Welcome back. It's Monday morning, business as usual here, in the middle of doing some writing. So don't be too surprised if that's my main focus over the next couple of weeks, because I have got a lot of it to do. I'm still doing the same thing I was doing last week. I'm breaking it into small portions of time, then having a break, working on something else, and I feel good with what I'm coming up with. It's good. I honestly don't know what I'd do without this tape recorder. I'm so glad we found it. I haven't done a huge amount of work over the weekend, but obviously when I wanted to start again, I just rewound the tape, hit play, and I could just carry on from where I was. It's allowed me to just jump back in, which is great. So today is pancake day, and believe it or not, I'm going to make some pancakes. Now I'm also going to make a terrible analogy, because for whatever reason, the first pancake that I make always turns out terrible. And I'm going to liken this to the first songs that you write. Making the first pancake badly is like an essential part of this for me. After that, the pancakes are fine, and that is genuinely what my songwriting process was like to start off with. When I think back to the first few songs that I wrote, I genuinely feel embarrassed, but you have to do it. And things start to feel a little bit better after that. So there you go, tenuous link to Pancake Day and songwriting. You didn't think that was coming, did you? And strangely enough, after that, the first pancake doesn't look as terrible as I expected it. I mean, I have only just put it in the pan, but let's keep an eye on it. Yeah, you can forget everything I just said because I've got the first one right, and that's never ever happened to me before. So there you go, I have broken the pancake curse. So those pancakes turned out a lot better than I expected, and I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't quite proud of them. And for whatever reason, I'm hitting the nail on the head today. All the stuff that I'm writing, I'm really pleased with. I'm making a lot of progress. I'm still doing it in little bits and pieces, but I'm really pushing forward. So today is a good day. It started with me getting the pancakes right, and it's led into all the writing. So there you go. But anyway, I'm going to strike while the iron is hot and get on with this. So apparently I've reached the phase in my life where I make lunch for the week in one go. I'm currently making some quinoa. I'm on a bit of a quinoa hype at the moment, which I know I'm a little bit late to the party on, but no surprises there. So I'm making some quinoa, and I'm also roasting some vegetables, and that is basically what I have for my lunch every day at the moment. It takes the fuss out of it, and that is genuinely the thing that I enjoy about it. Speaking of being late to the party, I've also started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is hilarious. Who knew? Apparently everyone in the world knew, apart from me, actually, to be honest. But yeah, I was late with quinoa, I was late with La La Land. I only saw Bohemian Rhapsody last week, and again, I love that as well. So, just add this to the list of things that I discovered far later than everyone else, but loved as much as they did when they discovered it, 6 years ago. Once again, another productive day of writing here. The weather's been all over the place. It's been raining, but it's been very sunny, and there's been a clear blue sky. It's very confusing, but it's been a nice day to be inside, just writing, eating quinoa, watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So in spite of getting hooked on a new series, which is great, I actually have been quite productive today. By doing a little bit every day, it is starting to appear, it is starting to come together. I think when I started doing this, it seemed insurmountable. I genuinely wondered how I was going to do it. You sit there thinking, how can I take it from nothing to an entire show? But it's happening, and it's happening because I'm devoting those little bits of time to it. So my plan is to keep working like that. Good afternoon, you joined me in the middle of a break. I've been working pretty much all day. It's been good again. I'm having a cup of tea, no surprises there. Once again, the weather's all over the place, so it's a great day to be indoors. You wouldn't think that the weather would have a huge effect on writing, but when it is a bit miserable, I do have a tendency to stay inside and do a lot more work. The summer is particularly hard. In here, in the middle of June, particularly last year, when there was that huge heat wave, trying to write in here and record in here was just horrible. I'm pretty sure I spoke about it every single day in an episode of A Song in 7 Days in June. It was genuinely unbelievable, but this is exactly the right temperature. I feel like I'm channeling Alan Partridge. Is there an optimum temperature for composing? Yes, there is, and it's whatever this temperature is right now. So I'm just wandering into town now, gonna head to Dream Bakes, get a bit of food. Nice little break from the writing. And it genuinely does feel like a break, actually. I've been working quite hard today, so I feel like I've earned it. So I've been sat for the last little while just at the piano working on some jazz theory, and I can honestly tell you that I am just blown away by how complicated it is. I haven't done anything like this in a while, and I'm working on the diminished scale, and it's just so incredibly complex, and I feel like I'm going to need to have like either a bath or possibly a very big cup of tea, but this is the sort of stuff that really pushes me beyond my boundaries because I just don't understand it at all. I can kind of hear it, but one of the great things about it is that I feel like if I really push, maybe one day I will understand it. And there's always a goal to reach with this kind of thing, particularly with this sort of jazz theory, because it's just so out there. And if one day I can use this in my writing, that would be amazing. That is the aim, to be able to use these kind of sort of very odd sounding scales, things that make people go, ooh, what's going on there? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying it. I actually secretly enjoy going through this kind of stuff and nerding out over it. But wow, honestly, this is something else. So Mum and I have just come out to Thorn because you're giving a talk at AIM.
It's my
giving a talk, doing a talk.
Yes.
What is the verb for talking? Talking a talk.
I'm giving a talk.
Giving a talk.
Giving a talk to the ladies.
There we go. That's the correct term, isn't it?
Ladies of the Thorn Methodist Chapel, and this will be the 4th year that I've been out to chat to them.
So I'm very much the Lynn in this scenario.
You are my Lynn.
Absolutely.
To my Partridge.
Some of these people have come from Stoke. Good morning. Got some exciting plans today. So this morning I'm being joined by my friend and fellow producer Josh. He's on his way over. We're going to work on some stuff together. So I'm really excited about that actually, because it's a bit of a change from what I've been doing. It's a project that he's been wanting to work on for a while, and we actually haven't worked together in quite a few years now, so I'm really looking forward to this actually. That was great. It was great to see Josh. We got a lot of stuff done. He's got this fantastic guitar, this Guild jazz guitar from the 60s. And it dates back to when Guild actually built them in New York. Unbelievable instrument. Real pleasure to just look at, hold, play. Really lovely, fantastic experience. I'm just chilling with Dumpling, and I've said his name and he's slightly out of shot. Hello. But anyway, here we are at the end of the week. Another productive week, got a lot done. I keep working towards those long-term goals and I'm really pleased about my level of productivity at the moment. Lots of different things going on, but such is the life of an independent musician. No 2 days are the same, I can promise you that. But anyway, thank you for tuning in and I'll see you next week.